talk to him. I don't talk to him. I don't talk to him. I don't talk to them boys that sat on the benches. For I was in the game on 4 inches. Coach put me in the game on 4 inches. Put me in the game on 4 inches. Coach put me in the game on 4 inches. And I'ma lead them boys at the line of scrimmage.
Welcome back to another episode of 4th and Inch. It's your boy Mills, kicking it with my dogs, Kelt and Jarvis. What's happening, boys?
What's up, brother?
Hey, man, say, man, I'm number 10. I don't know about y'all. I'm just,
That's
Man,
it.
we getting right to it.
That's it.
Real quick, before we get to the shit talk, I just want to congratulate both my partners here. This is the 50th episode for 4th and Inches. We made it to 50 without killing each other. Pretty good accomplishment. You know what I'm saying? Like we're out here. You know? Yeah, we don't got no alcohol. I'm drinking a little sweet tea to that one. But hey, let's get to 100. 50 flew by though.
It's just the beginning, man.
50 flew by.
Yeah, it did.
I peeped on, I don't know if it was Spotify. I was looking at the analytics on some shit the other day, and I seen that we were getting close. Like whenever the season first got back. So I was like, I've been keeping an eye on it because I want to make sure I said it when it is, episode 50. This is episode 50, man. I can remember calling. I'm talking like we're getting paid and we're just been doing this for years. But but I can remember calling Kelt, bro, in like the middle of the night, like, hey, I got an idea, let's do it. And Kelt was all for it. So here we are, 50 episodes later. We done grew a co-host, and we're out here, and we got some cool shit to tell y'all. We just can't right now. So what you just send us? What is this? Oh, it's your nephew?
My nephew, yeah.
Okay, shout out him. Put the team on his back this weekend, I heard.
Shout out, nephew.
Yeah, shout out Neff. This was a cool weekend because it was stress-free for a Seminole fan. We didn't have to worry about losing. All we had to do was sit back and hope somebody lost. Some did lose that we wanted to lose. Some won that we wanted to lose. Kelt already told me something before we started shooting. What did you want to tell us, Kelt?
We number 10,
Top 10, 2-0. The U is back. You heard him.
Yeah,
I never said that. I never said that.
When y'all get ranked high and start being on y'all high horse, that's when
This ain't that. This ain't that. Now see, I was gonna congratulate you for breaking, doing your thing. I was gonna congratulate you. Look how you come.
Yeah.
We were supposed to.
First off, congratulations to Miami for making it to the top 10, being 2-0. Congratulations, and congratulations to Florida for winning your first game in 329 days.
At least we're 1-1 and not 0-2.
Well, it only took you a damn near calendar year to do it. You know what I'm saying? God damn. That's impressive. Congratulations.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Wow. Wowzers.
329 days is fucking wild.
Jokes.
That's crazy. When I read that, I was like, that's tough.
The jokes.
Because it was October or some shit. Like we almost made it a year. I mean, and if you wouldn't have won this one, you got A&M next. You got UCF. I don't know though, because I've talked to a couple Gator fans. They think y'all are going to run the table with DJ after what he did to the almighty Samford team.
I didn't get a chance to watch. I looked at the stats. See, he threw for like 400 some yards.
It actually broke a record for a freshman quarterback at Florida.
I didn't get to watch the recap. Didn't get to watch the game. I was out and about all day yesterday. Of course, my nephew game, and then just out there at Appalachia Regional Park watching games majority of the day, and then I went over, with the twins, hanging out with the twins, rest of the day, and we, kind of just hung out, watched a little football here and there, and talk junk.
We'll jump into y'all's game first. Yeah, y'all's game. DJ did his thing though. 18 for 25, 456 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks. Score of the game was 45-7. So yeah, he did what he's supposed to do. But the $1 million question is:
you start him over Mertz? Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
Well, the post game presser, Billy, that's all people want to talk about was how impressive DJ was. And he said, which was a real head coach answer. But he was like, well, we got a really talented veteran too. I'm thinking that he's going to start Mertz and just bring in DJ for some shit. But
if you were smart, you would tell these team doctors, hey, tell him he's not ready.
Tell him he's not ready.
Tell him he's not.
Shine a flashlight in his eye and say, you're not ready.
Passed the protocol test. Yeah. Wink, wink. Nudge,
I mean, y'all really think DJ, a true freshman, gonna lead y'all to a victory over Texas A&M this weekend?
I don't even think it's about victories at this point, honestly. I think it's about
that's problem number one.
Getting him ready for to be the guy for next year.
If y'all ain't worried about winning, what are we doing?
I ain't worried about victories right now.
What's this guy talking about?
Let's set ourselves up for. Listen. In all honesty, like, we aren't a good football team overall. So, like you said, would you rather live with Mertz and we be 3 and damn?
You are acting. This is what I'm saying. Gator fans in general are acting. Y'all, I know Miami stomped y'all's ass, but I think, and this is me being 100, not hating. This is me being 100 right now. I think y'all are better than what that game. And I think for sure that Graham Mertz wasn't the problem against Miami. I think that head coach play calling was trash. I think the game plan was trash. I don't think Graham Mertz hadn't had his job taken due to what his abilities. I don't, Now DJ can throw the deep ball. That shit is pretty. I ain't gonna lie.
If you're an NFL team, do you draft Mertz?
I see bums get drafted all the time.
That's not what I asked you. If you're
Graham Mertz could probably get drafted. Jordan Travis got drafted with a broken leg.
If you are, and Jordan Travis was on an undefeated team also.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, Mitchell Trubisky got drafted 10th overall.
5th, 6th round. If he's available after round 3, I'm gonna take him.
I've been saying that. I don't think Graham Mertz is a good quarterback.
He's not terrible. I
agree with you. He could 6th, 7th round.
If he's available after the 3rd round, I'm gonna take him. I'm telling you straight up.
You take Mertz? Okay,
I'm gonna take him.
But honestly,
7th.
Our problems, like you said, aren't just with Mertz. We have some problems. Defensively, offensive line, we got some problems.
Yeah. Don't we all?
Granted, it was Sanford.
It was Sanford. That's the thing. I was talking to my brother-in-law earlier, and he's ready to give DJ the keys. He's like, hey, put this fucking Graham Mertz don't need to come back in. I'm like, man, I don't know. I mean, it's Sanford. I mean, I know everybody's hype. I know everybody's ready. I'm just saying he is a true freshman. Like, he was probably better than anybody defensively on the field when he played Sanford. That's not going to be the case this weekend. He's been there since January, and he played in a spring game. Mm-hmm. So,
I mean, he from Texas, man. You know they doing it BIG out there. So I think he could step into a good, situation. But right now, I just feel like y'all be throwing him out there, to fend for himself, and I don't think that's smart.
And I hate the 2 quarterback concept.
I mean, now they're gonna do a little Chris Lee, the Chris Lee Tebow thing.
I hate that shit.
But you know what's gonna happen? Eventually, he gonna shine, and then it's over. I feel like this was a good game, but I don't think this was convincing enough to start him. You feel what I'm saying, Jarvis?
He threw for 400 and how many?
Sanford, bro.
400.
You mean to tell me Graham Mertz wasn't about to throw for 350, 400 this game?
Maybe.
Yeah, he would have.
Maybe.
Yes, he
would. Give him the same opportunity. I think he would have did the same.
Then we didn't even have a 100-yard rusher.
Yeah, I don't think you had to. DJ was bombing that bitch. I mean, one of the first plays he had was it Badger? Badger had like a 77-yard bomb. I mean, he was throwing deep bombs. Right? And I'm not taking nothing away from DJ. I'm trying to keep it real here. And I mean, he is a freshman at the end of the day. I could be full of shit. He might put DJ out there, and DJ might just take over the college football world. I don't know, but I have a feeling we're going to see Graham Mertz start the game against Texas A&M.
Oh, Tank got a catch. I'm looking for Tank to emerge.
Tank Hawkins?
Yeah.
Who is that?
He's receiver? Quick. Yeah, he's a wide receiver. He had 1 catch for 36 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah, these types of games, you get to see all kind of people make
Yeah.
plays. Y'all in Miami, we were seeing. I mean, I even seen the dude from Hogwarts get in quarterback for Miami on that against Fam.
Yeah. Mizell and
What? I
Hawkins.
don't know how to say his name.
Those two.
Poffenbarger.
I don't know how to say his name. Poffenbarger. Is he the man? We'll wait for Miami. We're almost done here. You got anything else, man? I didn't watch y'all's game. You know, y'all was on some not TV stuff.
ESPN Plus or SEC Plus or something.
And I was watching the Colorado game, which I also want to talk about.
Yeah, I was watching that too.
So I peeked in on both of y'all's games because I have ESPN Plus, but on my phone I peeked in. Y'all both was handling business, so I didn't watch either. I'll be honest with you, I didn't watch a lot of y'all's games. I just peeked in and seen what I needed to see. I was like, well, fuck, they're not going to lose. So, didn't really see none of y'all shit really. I just seen the stats and I seen some tweets of some plays. So,
I want to point out how these two motherfuckers
what, man,
was glazing FAMU so well last week, and these motherfuckers go out and can't get a touchdown.
Kelt,
I mean,
I didn't glaze shit. We're rivals.
They didn't score.
Anybody you play, I hope they win. Same thing with
I
you.
do.
Right.
You know this, but
I picked you to win though.
I don't know. I thought you picked them.
Oh, they kicked off field goals.
I never. No, Kelt. You did pick Sanford to win.
You did.
Yeah, you did pick Sanford.
You
to win.
did.
And then you did. And then, but no, I picked FAMU.
You called the upset. You want to check tape?
He did. I got it right here.
You want to check tape?
He definitely did.
My bad.
I like his style. Yeah, he calling us out, and he's the one saying some bullshit. We just said we was going to a tailgate, which we might have to still do. But
yeah, my mom is a booster, so
it ain't gonna happen on Miami watch. You can't blame Miami for that.
She was at the game.
It would have been crazy. We'd have had to do something special.
She enjoy herself.
Yeah, she sent pictures on the beach and everything. She went to hung out.
Hey man, Miami is a beautiful place.
Yeah, it is nice. It is nice. I just hate that drive, Lord.
Come ball with us. You know.
I hate that drive.
Oh yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Come to death row, huh?
Nah, it ain't death row, man. Just getting a little paid, you know, trying to play some ball.
Well, let's get into y'all's game. Like I said earlier, the U is back. They're 2-0 off to an impressive start.
Oh my gosh, bro!
56-9, man. Blew them boys out, Kelt. No, I'm just saying the U is back.
Check this out. So
10 in the nation.
Hey yo, it's like this right here, man. It's like I ain't saying we back. We just doing a little biz. You know, we handling biz. I'm sorry, man. You know, I just like the fact that you know you guys are ass.
I bet.
I just love. I love to get on Facebook and guess what? They ain't talking about nothing.
It's hard to talk right now. You gotta.
Hey, I love it because the main trolls they don't want to see me. Like it's crazy how they avoided me. Like
you know what's funny is somebody asked me how's Kelt been. I said he's pretty much unbearable, and and they was like I asked them. I said, was this how I was last year? And they said yes. If you're not a Florida State fan, yes. If you're a Florida State fan, they love to talk to you. But if you're, last year, 13-0, you couldn't tell me shit. So I was like,
hey, then when it got up to like 10, oh my fucking.
Yeah.
Boop. It went to 10. Oh, he started talking I'm talking about shit. I'm like.
That's because we played, when we beat y'all, it was like the rest of it was shit after that. And then we had Florida. So like once we beat Miami, it was like, fuck man, we got a chance here. Like we really got a chance to go the whole way. Like that was it. That was the big one. Pause and and fucking Jordan Travis. God damn.
I ain't gonna hold you.
So that's where Kelt's living right now.
No, I'm just chilling, man. You know,
you're not just chilling at all.
Honestly, no, like for real, because I could be doing like a lot of other people. Like my boy Sharon I'm talking about. Oh my goodness, Sharon. Listen, he's invited. He tagging those and they ain't talking.
But get mad when they tag him though.
That was in that group. it was weird in that group.
That's a rough group to be in sometimes. Even last year when we were winning, I was like, man, this group is fucking crazy.
Yeah, it get wild in there.
It's got the best and worst of both fans in it. That's for sure. That group, it's a fun group though, especially when you're winning. Not that fun right now.
Excuse me, being a mod, I'm in there, and it's sometimes I see stuff like the main guys, like they try to come at me, like I got tagged like 22 times in a day, right?
Yeah, that's a bit much.
I ain't tripping because I addressed every last one of them, but I was just like, dang, bro, like now that y'all boys losing, I can't even get a yo, like, let's talk some ball.
Bluetooth connected.
Let's talk some ball, man.
I know that Teddy, shout out Teddy, he's still in there going pretty tough for the Knowles, man. I respect it, Teddy. It's tough it's tough.
He's falling on that sword, boy. He falling on that sword.
Hey,
Boy. I ain't gonna lie.
I respect it. It's tough, bro. It's not many of us that can
sink with the ship.
Yeah, we're gonna have to, bro. What the fuck? I'm not the face of the Knowles. I'm not the face of the Knowles by no means. But we do this show. I got business to handle with y'all. Like I can't duck. You know what I'm saying? Which I've never done anyway. I'm always.
What Steve Harvey said? The band went down with the Titanic. He said,
"That's me. That's your boy.
Let's go."
Because one thing's for sure, we're not making our picks now, but I can, sneak peek. I'm picking Florida State this weekend. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna put our flags on. We're gonna talk some shit. We're gonna do it.
I don't know.
We'll get there.
I don't know. I'm a little nervous. About y'all. I don't know.
What's Memphis' record?
They're undefeated.
Are they?
It's only week 3, Jarvis. Fuck.
I just asked a question. I didn't know.
It's not hard to be undefeated in week 3. Only if you're Florida State.
I mean,
hey.
In the Gators, I guess. Yeah.
I'm just saying, it's week 3. People's going to start showing themselves here soon. When the schedule gets crazy. We've already had some good games, some like meaningful games, like that Texas and Michigan game, which we're going to talk about in a little while.
Oh man, that was a yeah. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, that was a fun one to watch.
Yeah. That was probably one of the better games of the weekend.
Yeah.
What's the name game was good. Notre Dame and NIU.
Yeah,
that game turned out to be good.
Yeah, that coach was crying. That was like their first big win. I like that. That is football to me right there. That coach crying after the game. I'm like,
hey man. Notre Dame losing to NIU.
I love it.
I love it too.
I love it. Because I hate the fact that they put Notre Dame on this pedestal year in and year out.
Because they're like old as shit.
God, I hate that.
I do like Marcus Freeman though. I do like him as a coach.
Yeah,
I like Freeman. He's cool.
Hate the fact that they do this every year, man.
Yeah,
shout out to Freeman.
Hey, Riley Leonard stinking up the joint again.
Bro, he's so mid. Yeah. First, like noodle arm.
Yeah,
noodle.
No deep ball, none.
Noodle.
He underthrew one of those like deep posts by like 10 yards.
Bro, he legit. To me, I don't think he's a quarterback. I just think somebody that's just athletic to make a couple throws. Because there's no way you came out of high school playing like that. Like, what division was you in? 1B?
He was balling with Duke, but he was
balling.
Yeah, he was doing his thing with Duke. Yeah. I mean, he wasn't throwing for no 400 yards, but he was running for like 80, throwing for like 150, 200. They were winning some games. They were ranked.
He was at Duke last year?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't need that.
He was on the Duke team that beat Clemson.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes. He was part of the reason. He was running that bit now.
Yeah, he was definitely a huge part of
I just
offense.
Personally, I don't need that more quarterback.
Speaking of Duke, we're all over the place right now. But did y'all see that? Who did Duke just play? Whoever it was intercepted the ball and passed that bitch to Mario.
Yeah. Crazy.
Not Mario, Manny. I'm sorry, Manny. Threw that bitch to Manny. Like, here you go.
And Manny was like,
hey, that shit was cold. I was like, damn, that should be a flag, but it's not. Let's get through your game though, Kelt. Your boys handled business. The future Heisman Cam Ward threw for 304 yards and 3 touchdowns, no picks.
Oh my god!
Very efficient. 20 for 26. 11.7 a throw. Did his thing. Restrepo is also like 25, and he had 4 catches for 104 yards and a touchdown. And boys handled business, dog.
We took the trash out.
Took the trash. Man, why you talking about fam like that, bro?
Appreciate
I
the
love,
payday.
I love fam. One thing about it, but when it come to my Canes, bro, you know it's business. You know, ain't nothing personal. Shout out to them Rattlers. They on the south side. I gotta love that.
Yeah,
Feel
they
me?
let me see here. Any update on Ruben Bain?
Still week to week. It's nothing tore. They just being,
That's
cautionary.
good.
Think about it. I mean, while we bring them back versus fam, that's an easy game.
Right. Well, that's
We'll
good.
rest them.
Nothing's tore.
We'll
I
rest them.
haven't
Yeah.
heard anything, so.
Nothing's tore. Doesn't seem like it's serious. Just seem like they just being cautious.
Got the running game going pretty good. The receiver it was just, y'all did what y'all was supposed to do out there. I seen the boy. That's the first thing I seen. Wesley Saints had him a pretty crazy interception to start the game off.
Nice.
Yeah, that was
Nice.
pretty good play there.
For him to for you to tap it, turn around, drag your feet as you're catching it while going out of bounds full speed is crazy.
Yeah,
If you
for a
watch
linebacker.
if you watch the play, it looks like it's in slow motion. Like, did it seem like that to you, Mills?
Yeah, well, I seen a tweet now when I was like, "Damn," because y'all scored within like 4 minutes, and I seen they had the ball first. I was like, "Damn," and so I went to Twitter, and there it was. I was like, "Oh God."
Mm-hmm. That was just nice. Wesley been
Pretty good,
playing
pretty
some
good
good
linebacker.
ball.
Yeah,
He
pretty good
been
linebacker core between Kiko and Wesley. Y'all run a 4-2-5, or do y'all have 3 linebackers out there?
I
I
would
think
say
it's
more
2.
of a four. I think it's a 4-2-5. I think
Yeah.
because from what I'm seeing, they got Markeith, Mish, and Jaden Harris moving around out there. Jaden Harris been playing, and remember the play I told you versus Florida where Montreal broke, and I
Mm-hmm.
said it was Jaden fault. So it actually wasn't. The linebacker didn't fill in. He was supposed to take on the tight end. That's why he went on that angle.
Speaking of your tight end, pause. I've been told that I've been saying a lot of questionable shit on here from my boy Peb. Um, uh, so I'm gonna pause every
Nobody's
time.
questioning your sexuality, John.
No, these guys. So I get a text message. Shout out my dog Peb. I get a text message every time a show releases. About 6 in the morning. He said one the other day. Fuck it. I'm gonna say it. I'll cut this out later. Mark does now. He said. He said when we was talking. Who was we talking about? I said. Oh, I asked you. What's one good thing that DJ
Oh
is
yeah, he
good
was
at?
like he's big.
He's big.
Pause.
He sent that shit. He sent that to me at 6 in the morning. I wasn't even up yet. So we got to watch ourselves. Pause. We got to be on it.
Man.
He's
nah,
a large
man.
human being.
That's what I'm saying, bro. What's the?
I've seen him. Like I've stood within 10 feet of him. He's a large human being.
Like Charleston White said, he's like, I can't picture my granddaddy out here saying pause every time he say something. That's what I always think about. Like, goddamn, we got to say pause after everything now.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers be like, whoa. But Arroyo, he only had like 1 catch, I think, but he's pretty shifty. He's pretty good. He's nice, man. Props to him. But
Did
fuck him.
the kid from Shabbat play any?
Who's that? JJ?
Jodo Trader?
Trader, yeah.
Yes, he did.
Okay.
He didn't do much, but he played.
Yeah, he had 1 catch for 4 yards.
Okay.
I better get that boy on the field, Kelt. He gonna leave.
Yeah. He was returning the ball too. You say what's that?
So y'all better get that boy on the field, man. Y'all, he gonna dip up out of here.
We got cheese. Don't worry about that.
I'm just saying.
Got money.
Paper long.
I do want to talk about. We didn't pick this game, but they fucked my money up. Colorado and Nebraska. It had me a nice little parlay that was going to turn $20 into $160, and I picked Colorado because it's Nebraska. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that place was rocking.
Raiola.
That place was rocking.
Yes, sir.
My boy Peb, I think he's right. My boy Peb texted me. He's like, I think Dylan Raiola is going to be the best quarterback in the nation next year.
Man, listen. I was talking to Keith, and then Keith Pops was there with us. I said he looks like he's been bred to be a quarterback since he was 5 years old.
He looks like a Pat Mahomes cosplayer.
Yeah. He's legit. He's the real deal. he's a quarterback.
He only threw for 185 and 1 touchdown, but like he's very poised to be a freshman.
Yeah, he doesn't look like a true freshman.
It looked like 250.
Yeah.
It looked good. He looked good doing it.
It looked like 250. I was over there like,
I'm trying to think what movie it was like. But he looked good doing. He messed up. He looked good doing it.
I think he has the potential to go like he might be one of those guys the next year or two where we're talking about him as a Heisman.
If he hop in that portal.
But like me and my homeboys were talking, Nebraska just don't have that firepower around him yet. So, if they could get some of that in, because they're obviously going to go lose to those big schools in the Big Ten, but
did the receiver play that was it Malachi Coleman? Is that his name?
He didn't have a catch. So.
I don't. That's what he did. So because I remember he was a big time recruit for Nebraska.
He didn't need to. They bullied Colorado, man. Colorado's offensive line, which I want to play a clip.
Terrible.
I want to play a clip though. Can I play a clip for you guys?
Terrible.
I think it'll play.
Jesus.
No prime slander.
It's not a prime slander. It's something Shador said after the game. I don't know if y'all seen it.
Oh, when he asked how many times?
How many times did Rowley get touched? How many times did Rowley get touched? They was able, like, of course, whenever you're able to run the ball consistently, and whenever you're able to, then that opens up the pass, But it's just like you got to understand, like, what your team good at. So it's like, why would we keep running the ball if we out there and we get in a situation where it's a must get and we don't get it?
Are those kind of like 4th and 1 conversions that haven't gone your guys' way in the last couple? Is that kind of playing into everybody's mind? Is that kind of something on your mind?
Listen to this.
Nah, I'd rather, if we're going to go down, I'd rather go down swinging, honestly, because I know I could throw the best punch.
So what he's pretty much saying is he's shitting on his offensive lineman, which I don't think he needs to say that. I think we all know it's not a very good – I mean, my guy wears an L on his jersey because he's supposed to be the leader. I think this is what I was talking about last year. Me and Kelt did a podcast with Harold and them over there at Hole in the Road podcast. And we was talking about Shador. I think this is the shit right here because Shador is a phenomenal talent. But this is the shit right here that I think they're going to – don't get me wrong. He's still going to go highly drafted, I'm sure. But like GMs probably might get scared of some of this stuff right here because zero accountability, Everybody knows his line stinks, bro. Everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Walked off the game with two minutes left. Just walked off. Went to the locker room. Didn't shake hands with nobody.
A lot of his throws were like he stared the receiver down.
Right.
The interception at the beginning of the game.
Yeah. That was terrible.
It was a long hitch route.
Mm-hmm.
A long hitch route, and you stared the receiver down.
And he was blanketed, like he was covered.
Yeah. Nah. Gotta fix those issues.
Yeah, so I don't know. Everybody know. I just don't think that was a good look for Shador. He's a phenomenal talent. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think you need to make those comments. I mean, I don't want to piss my offensive line off.
Yep.
You're out here blaming me and shit, which is not what you do. You just say we didn't play up to the best of our abilities tonight. That's how you.
The offensive line is terrible.
They're terrible though. That's what but that's even what I'm saying more is that he don't have to point it out. We all see it, buddy. Like they're not good.
Yeah.
I mear they're worse than they talking about. That's all they changed. Like that's what they upgraded like the most of their team, their offensive and defensive line. Where are they at? It's wild.
Yeah.
Fucked my money up, Colorado. Still had a decent game though. I mean, he had that crazy interception.
And they didn't start. I'm sorry, they didn't start. They didn't score the second half. Did Nebraska?
No, they shut him out. Yeah, Colorado won the second half.
Okay.
Yep, 10. Colorado scored 10 in the second half, but scored nothing in the first half.
Yeah.
So, that was a pretty good game. Travis Hunter did Travis Hunter things. 10 catches for 110 yards.
What happened to Shiloh? Shiloh got hurt?
Yeah, I seen he had his arm in a sling or something. I'm not sure. I
forget what they said what happened, but yeah, he got hurt.
So he didn't play.
I think he did play.
Yeah, I think he started the game. Got hurt early.
Yeah,
that's what happened.
Yeah, I think it happened in the game. I fuck with Jimmy Horn, dude. Like,
Fast shit.
What I keep telling you, Jimmy Horn nice.
Jimmy Horn is nice. I mean, he's not like Travis Hunter level wide receiver, but
He just shifty.
he is good. He's pretty good.
He's
He
fast.
didn't have a great game. Like Jarvis said, that place was rocking though.
Yeah, it was.
Which, shout out to Nebraska fans because y'all have been ass for so long, and they still continue to have these kind of atmospheres.
What's the boxer from Nebraska?
Oh, Bud Crawford.
Bud Crawford was
My
in the stand.
man
He was in
came
the
out there with
stands.
the belt. No, he had the belt.
Yeah.
He
Shout
came out
to
with the
Bud,
belt for him, man.
Probably felt like the old days for him a little bit.
Man, they
We're gonna
trash.
see. Yeah, they. So moving on from that game, the other big games was Texas and Michigan. We actually picked that game. I think we all picked Texas, right?
Yeah, the South.
I said it wasn't gonna be close.
The South.
The
Hey,
South.
Kyrie, the fucking South. That's why you don't fuck with the South, man. For real. It wasn't even close. You got your feelings hurt. It was abysmal. I ain't even trying to be funny. Like, this is why guys like me think that up north ball is pussy.
Ass.
Cause when you watch that game, all you saw them do is like force y'all to do whatever the fuck they wanted to, bro. Like, they running like what it was, jet streams and shit. Like with receiver, like come on, bro.
Yeah, their true freshman Ryan Wingo. He was a 5-star guy though, but he took
And,
one for like one carry for 55 yards to the house. You know what I'm saying? So
and Kyrie, you my
I know he didn't
guy.
score.
I fuck with you, Kyrie, but come on, bro. Y'all went out there. I got y'all ass beat.
I was happy to see it. I've reached that level, like I said, where I'm hoping everybody's team loses. I don't think Davis Warren's a good quarterback either. By the way, the quarterback from Michigan, I don't think he's good. I don't think he's good.
It was. That's a hostile environment on the road, man. You in Texas, baby.
No, that was in Michigan.
That's in Michigan. It was in the big house.
Oh, it was in Michigan?
Yeah, it was in the big house. Yeah.
Oh, somebody lied to me. What?
They came to Michigan
and did that to them in their house.
Yeah, in the big house.
But what I'm saying is though, Davis Warren, he makes some of those. He actually did make one or two throws. I was like, oop, that was a dot. But he also misses. He misses a lot too, though.
You got beat like this at the crib.
Mm-hmm. The big house, the biggest stadium.
Like I was giving them the benefit of the doubt if they was on the road, but you got smacked like this at the highs.
Yeah, it was at noon, bro. Yeah. High noon.
Hey, what's up with that? That's so fucking weird, bro.
They don't. Them and Notre Dame don't have a lot of night games at.
They said they don't know how to act.
Yeah, they don't have them and Notre Dame. They don't have a lot of night games at their stadium.
A motherfucker died at a Florida State game one time. And there's a video that pops up every year for the Miami and Florida State game where it's like 10 dudes fight.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, that shit happens. I mean,
fights break out all the time at Florida State Miami games.
I guess the murder mitten, they don't want to. You know what I'm saying? They ain't trying to.
Whoever lost is definitely, a little sensitive, and the victor is always the one that's loud and obnoxious, and it goes from, "Hey, chill out," to "It's finna go there."
Yeah, them boys got pummeled. I mean, even Donovan Edwards, like Michigan football. Let's be honest, it's a run first type of thing.
Load the box.
Donovan Edwards had 8 carries for 41 yards, 0 touchdowns. They didn't have a rushing touchdown. Period. They had 1 receiving and a couple field goals. So I think that's Michigan's big problem. They don't have their defense. To me, isn't terrible, even though they just gave 31 points up to Texas. But I think we can all agree Texas is probably going to be in the playoffs as a high seed.
I don't know.
They're in the SEC, Kelt, so you're right. They got to play some dogs.
It's like you said, it's early. I don't know.
It is early, but I think Texas. I mean, Quinn Ewers.
I like Quinn Ewers, the Levi guy,
a dot thrower.
Slanger is. If he goes down, they got that damn Manny boy back there.
Pause.
But for real though, Quinn.
I got us today.
Quinn is that guy. I think that I think they're gonna be okay this year.
Yeah.
I mean, I think what's even crazier about this Texas situation, they got Arch Manning just sitting on the bench, bro.
He's talking about, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he's talking about.
Like this is crazy. So let Ewers go out there, win, then leave. It's a perfect situation for Arch.
What's
I was
crazy?
gonna see him in this game.
He makes more NIL money than Ewers.
Well, he
He
had
on
to
the
because they
bench.
was about to lose him.
Yeah, he on the bench.
Yeah, they was about to lose him. I don't know if he entered the portal, but he was threatening.
He
it.
threatened.
Yeah.
He threatened. And I ain't gonna lie. The floodgates is gonna open, cuz.
Yeah,
He's
crazy.
making a lot of money to not play football. It's pretty crazy.
I don't mind it. Bro, listen, I'm on the bench and I'm getting paid more than you. Hey man, keep doing your thing, player.
That's crazy. It's a wild time in college
Highest
football.
paid backup in the country.
Come on, bro.
He's up there, highest paid person.
Bro.
I think
chilling.
Shador is the highest paid.
Yeah,
He's
Shador.
like maybe like number
Definitely.
2 or 3 on the list.
Shador get paid. Shout
That's
out
what they
to that
said.
boy.
That's why they said he left 2 minutes early because he didn't have his watch on to tell him what time it was. It's like kind of crazy.
Oh man. I'm gonna tell y'all one game I did pick though. I kind of said something about it. We didn't really pick, but I said something about it. It was Syracuse and Georgia Tech.
Yeah, Syracuse is good. They handle business.
Yeah. I said that's what we picked. I said
everybody acts like that makes us look shittier that Georgia Tech lost to Syracuse though. How is that bad? How does that make us look bad? Was Georgia Tech supposed to run the table? They don't. You know what it takes to beat us right now is run the ball good. You can do that, we can beat us. Because we can't stop that shit at all.
So you say y'all been stopping the pass?
No, you don't have to pass it.
Oh, okay.
Nobody's really passing on us because you don't have to.
Okay.
I mean, you just run the ball.
Week 3.
We early. I think we're gonna see some
early,
different.
right?
We got our prediction episode coming up. I think we're gonna see some different shit this weekend. I hope to God. I don't. Is Dino Babers isn't at Syracuse anymore? Is he?
No.
Yeah, I liked him. I always liked Dino.
Dino's a class act.
Yeah, I like Dino.
They got rid of Dino last year, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that, man. I don't know. I mean, I didn't see. I told y'all. I think Georgia Tech that they blew their. They blew their wad
against y'all. Gave everything they had.
Everything, bro. Haynes King is a baller though. So I don't know. I think that they're gonna lose more games. I hope they do. Fuck them. They're still living off that high off beating us.
Y'all was number 10. It's a good win.
Yeah, we're
Knock a motherfucker out of the top 10. That ain't been the same since.
Speaking of the top 10, the new rankings are out. Nothing really changed besides Michigan falling to where'd they fall to? Michigan fell to 17. Miami climbed up to 10. And Tennessee has jumped 10 spots. They're at number 7 now. Tennessee looks pretty good.
I like
for sure.
Upset them again.
Shit, no. Have you watched their games?
Yeah, they were undefeated last year. We upset them.
Yeah, but they had shitty Joe Milton.
Whoa, Joe Milton went shitty, bro.
Joe Milton's ass.
He threw the ball 100 yards, but
can't throw a quick slant.
Can't hit that guy right there.
Yeah. It's like DJ, to be honest. He can throw the bitch a mile, but he can't.
Oh shit! I'm thinking about Hendon Hooker. My bad. I'm thinking about Hendon.
Hooker was good.
Nah,
Milton's that big dude. Pause. They got a good team though. Tennessee's pretty good. I mean, that was part of my parlay. I had Tennessee beating NC State. I had Colorado beating Nebraska. What was my third leg?
Who Tennessee quarterback is?
That kid from California.
Tall
exactly.
shit.
Exactly. That's what I thought. That's why. Okay.
Oh, I had Michigan getting covered, and that happened. Clemson's still hanging around in the top 25. Boston College is up there in the top 25 now. Northern Illinois is now at 25 with their win over Notre Dame.
Mm-hmm.
Notre Dame fell to 18.
That's hard.
Yeah. So it's a little bit of a shake-up. I do want to mention, because I put my Jaguar shirt on for y'all, man. We took a hard L today. NFL is back. It's on right now. We're Sunday night with this shit.
Y'all lost in overtime today, right?
No, they kicked the field goal. Man, we was up. Man, we was up like 14 at the half, bro. Yeah. I done dozed off, took a little nap. I guess it was more than a little nap because I woke up. There was like 2 minutes left in the game. And two was just driving down the field. And they kick a game winning like 50-something yarder to win the game.
Tariq got arrested before the game, supposedly.
Yeah, did you see that? They had him on the ground.
They had that boy on the ground, face down. I know that pavement was hot.
Yeah, in Miami. Yeah.
That's fucked up.
And Campbell.
Yeah, him and Campbell.
Yeah. Oh. For reckless driving, they said it was.
Late,
Come on, bro.
Late to the game. You know what it is.
I got a game today, bro.
I'm late to the game, bro. My bad, bro.
But did you see the touchdown celebration?
Yeah, he gonna get fined for that.
He's gonna get
fined. You gonna get fined for that.
You see it, Jarvis?
No, I did.
He scored a touchdown, like a 60-yard, 80-yard, long touchdown, and then had his homeboy. He put his hands behind his back and had his homeboy.
Pause.
Oh wow!
He had his homeboy arrest him and shit. I was like, wow. Dude, Tyreek, that's quick thinking right there, my boy. I like that.
Yeah. Hey man, I want to point something out. It was a play where ETN was trying to get the first down, and none other than y'all's guy, Florida State's great hope, Jalen Ram. I love the way you play, kid. It just
across the sideline.
You just went to the wrong school, but I love your game.
Highest paid DB ever, dog. Come on.
He's stuck ETN. I'm talking about stuck that.
I got out of our coaches meeting. I put up my phone. And that was the first clip I seen was him
tracking
sideline to sideline, tracking ATN.
Fuck Jalen, man,
and stuck him.
He should still be here. We should have kept him.
You guys were cheeks.
Did you see what my boy Brian Thomas Jr. did to him though? My boy, hey, mark my words, y'all. BTJ. Brian Thomas Jr., the rookie out of LSU, playing for Jacksonville Jaguars, is going to be, I think he's a stud already, but he is going to be something. That boy is good. Kelt cooked Jalen twice today, one for a touchdown. Jalen had to hold on to him for dear life for it not to be a second touchdown.
I ain't trying to be funny. Jalen been getting cooked lately.
A little bit. I mean, he's still good in coverage, or he wouldn't be the highest paid. But I think that what you just said is why he's the highest paid corner. Like that play. He's not just a corner; like he's a football player.
Relentless. He's a baller.
But he will get cooked every now and then. Brian Thomas, he got him good today twice, and like I said, Jalen had to grab hold of him to make sure it wasn't a touchdown.
Hey man, I don't blame him. One thing I'll do is I will fall on you, and both of us gonna fall. You ain't gonna know it. I'll trip you up.
Right? Yeah, he did. He grabbed him. He's like, oh.
Veteran. I'm a vet. I gotta use all the tricks. What you mean? It's tricks to every position.
And like I said off camera, I can't buy a win in shit. Jaguars don't have a win. The Knowles don't have a win. I'm pretty sure my fantasy team's going to lose. Both leagues are going to lose. I'm losing the football pool at work. I mean, what can I fucking win, dog? Like, what am I doing? I literally asked God, like, what am I doing wrong?
You got to pray to the football gods.
I pray to them. Look, when I pray, you boys not super religious, but I pray. I pray for my non-selfish stuff first. I pray for the people that I need to get their blessings, and then I ask for my stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like,
tell you what happened.
Okay, let me get them out the way. Now I'm praying for me.
Yeah.
When y'all was winning all them games last year, you weren't praying to the football gods then for the wins.
I always do.
You gotta pray for the wins and the losses.
God says be direct.
You gotta stay humble. He wasn't humble.
Yeah, he wasn't. Yeah.
This summer he was not humble at all.
Big shit. We running it back.
Big shit, bro.
We running it back.
12 and 0 till it ain't. 12 and 0 till it ain't.
DJ, you gonna tear y'all up.
I told y'all. You gotta talk shit when you can, bro. You got to.
Hey, raise your hand if you gotta win. Raise your hand if your college football team gotta win.
A Division I win. Put your fucking hand down. Is Sanford Division I? I could be lying.
They are. I think the FCS. Still
Mm.
Division 1.
Okay, well, an FBS, one that you didn't have to pay them to come play you.
That's besides the point.
You know what's crazy? I think you mentioned it on the show last, where the score was like 70-50.
52 last time we played them. Yeah.
Yeah, they showed a lot of the highlights of that. That was a crazy ass game, bro.
That game was wild. They quarterback was chunking that shit.
That's insane to score 50 and lose.
That's what we had Grantham at defensive coordinator. I think that's when yeah. Glad we got rid of him.
Yeah.
Todd Grantham. God, I hated him.
So let's just do some hypotheticals real quick before we get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
What if y'all lose to A&M this weekend? Do you think Billy's up out of here?
I tell you what I think the game he has to lose for him to be fired is UCF at home. UCF at
well, so y'all are home in the next 2 weeks. Both these games.
Yeah, but I mean Texas A&M Texas A&M didn't look bad.
I think they were 1-1.
Yeah, they lost to
Notre Dame
first week
and just beat the shit out of somebody.
They were what Notre Dame was top 10, top 5 when they played them.
Mm-hmm.
So and it was a close game.
Right.
And then we have who? God,
Murder's Row. You don't want to look at that. But so what you're saying is, if y'all win, y'all beat Texas A&M and then lose to UCF, you still think he's fired? I mean, fuck, man, you're 2-2 at that point.
That's tough, man.
He would have to lose both games.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mississippi State.
Games, he's out of here.
Mississippi State just lost last night to Arizona State.
Yes, I think
so. They got off though. Arizona State got off.
Yeah, Arizona State looked good last night.
Mm-hmm.
So we're at Mississippi State. I think that UCF game is maybe Kentucky.
Y'all better, because right now these next couple of games is the ones, like, if you don't win these,
he has to beat UCF, and
it could get real nasty here in a minute.
Yeah.
Because we can just go ahead and say now that Texas, Georgia,
Texas might get ugly. Georgia's gonna get ugly.
Florida State,
Ole Miss might get ugly.
Not Florida State.
Texas might get ugly. Georgia might get ugly. Ole Miss might get ugly. Our game gonna be on Tubi, like I said. Like they said.
It might not be on TV. You might have to pay-per-view. Hey, you remember those days when you had
it on YouTube?
Those $20 pay-per-view games when you played nobody? That was crazy back in the day. Yeah, so I don't know. That's a hypothetical for you. I had one for Kelt too. Kelt, what do you think y'all's record's going to be now that y'all are feeling y'all selves, man? Have you changed your? I don't remember what you said originally. What your ceiling was, like 10-2 or 11-1, was it?
The sky's the limit.
12-0 till it ain't.
I mean, we're gonna take it game to game. We still working, fellas.
Yeah, and you got Ball State next week, so I don't even know where that is. Does anybody even know where Ball State is?
Hey, man, Indiana. Pause.
Indiana.
Indiana? I think
so.
I think you're right. Ball State's in
Indiana. I think it's Indiana.
I think you're right. I didn't even know they had a football team. So when does y'all schedule get fucking good, man? When do y'all play? Y'all see SMU lost?
Did they?
Yep.
Did they?
And Cal
looks good.
Cal beat Auburn.
Cal looks good.
Yeah.
They running back.
That's my birthday. Fuck.
And y'all play Cal. They gotta come to y'all.
Cal's at the crib. I think Miami's got to go there.
Oh, y'all gotta go to Cal.
Yeah, I think so. I'm tripping. No, I'm looking at y'all got South Florida. Oh, I want to talk about them too. Remind me a second. Y'all got Ball State, South Florida, Virginia Tech, and then you got to go to Cal. Cal looks pretty good, man. I don't think Auburn's
who they got before Cal?
Virginia Tech, which is a rival game.
Who they got after Cal?
Louisville.
Could be a trap game.
And then the big bad Seminoles.
Could be a trap game. USF,
man, they
look decent early.
They look good until the last 4 minutes. I was watching that game because the Nebraska game kind of got over with, and I was watching that game, and with 4 or 5 minutes left, USF was only down one possession, I think.
Yeah, I was watching them,
Didn't
of course.
I think they went for the fourth down and didn't get it, and then immediately threw that bitch to Ryan Williams. I think the young buck,
The young kid,
the
yeah,
young kid got a long touchdown, and the score.
yeah,
What did the score end up being? Like it got
41 to something.
yeah, it got like out of hand,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
42-16, bro.
yeah,
They scored a lot of points in the last couple minutes.
quick, yeah. Yeah, of course I was watching. I was with the Twins, so of course I was watching USF as well as Nebraska.
I was definitely rooting for them.
Yeah.
Definitely rooting for South Florida. That's a tough. That's been a tough game 2 years in a row, man. I mean,
2 years
I know
for
it don't look
Alabama. Yeah,
it don't look like a tough one here, but it was.
it's close.
Yeah,
It's
it was
close
definitely a
for
tough
a
game.
while. Yeah, yeah.
I'm glad we don't play them. Miami does though. Damn, Miami plays everybody in the state. Y'all got fam. Y'all got. Don't y'all got FIU too? I just had it up. Pause.
Mm-mm. Nah.
FAU. Y'all normally play FAU, no?
I guess not this year because they got. Yeah, they just play Florida, fam, South Florida, and us. So
We wiping all y'all noses.
I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it, man. I don't know.
That shit barbecue.
Is Cal in the ACC now?
They are.
Yes.
That's crazy.
That's my
That's
birthday.
crazy.
We're playing them on
That's
my birthday.
crazy. California team in the Atlantic Coast Conference.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Miami's got to go like halfway around the damn world to get over
That's
there. That's a
crazy.
long ass. That's a trip there.
Conference realignment. Bull.
We got private jets. We ain't worried about it.
Stop it.
Papered up.
Cocaine money.
Expensive roster, they said.
Papered up.
They said it's a pretty expensive roster.
I heard your roster is expensive too. So you're 0-2 with an expensive roster.
Check should have bounced. I mean,
Yeah, y'all got players.
Take
on
the
every-
hell. You know how y'all start
every
winning
truck,
again.
man.
You know how y'all start winning again. Take the Hellcats. Take the jury.
don't give
Grid.
take all these girls we send up to their rooms. Quit doing it. You know what I mean?
Y'all gotta help them get. No man.
Oh, there's I'm sure there's things in place for them. But I remember not last year because we was undefeated. A couple years ago, I remember seeing a tweet that went so viral. I think Smooches on Twitter. Kelt. She went to school with us, man. I forget her name though.
Yeah.
She's one of the Knoll Nation heavy, Twitterers, whatever. And she made a tweet talking about attention all girls in Tallahassee. Y'all stop giving these FSU players any trim or some shit like that. And we got to get. I was like, hell yeah, quit. They don't deserve nothing. And so I don't know. Yeah, if we're paying these guys a lot, which I'm pretty sure everybody's paying guys more than what they're worth, but we missed on this year. Last year it was worth it. But that's another thing. I keep hearing that Mike don't develop players. Like that's not some players get developed, some don't, because we live in a day and age where you're constantly revamping shit through the portal and shit. I mean, what are we supposed to do there? Because if you're a portal guy, Mike Norvell is obviously a guy that lives and dies through the portal, right? Can we agree there?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh God.
Okay. No. When you say that he's a portal guy, you're neglecting one part of the process, which is the high school recruiting and the freshmen.
We recruit. We still recruit. We had a top 20 class last year, right?
They leave, bro.
Well, they all leave. I mean, everybody has. You got me looking it up now. We get guys. It ain't like he doesn't recruit. I mean, it took him a couple years.
I ain't saying you don't, but I haven't seen y'all develop a freshman in a while.
Team rankings.
Like I don't know what freshman y'all had that stood through the whole process. Well, Toa Philly.
Yeah,
But,
Toa Philly. There's been Shaheem Brown has been here since the beginning. Az Thomas. He's one that's been around. Some guys don't stick.
Yeah, but they, I ain't trying to be funny or nothing, but none of those guys are really solid. They're just gonna be
Y'all
real.
bringing in those transfers and paying them all that money.
And you're neglecting the freshmen.
We finished with a top 12 class last year. He was number 12. Is what I'm trying to
Okay.
say.
What's up?
But yeah, I mean, Jordan Travis was developed under Mike Norvell. We can't say that, or no? Is that not fair?
Transfer guy.
Yeah, but he didn't play until Mike Norvell. Even before him, he didn't play. He was here before.
He was in college for 6 years.
Yeah, but he only played for a couple.
But
Restrepo's in his 5th, so calm down. And you got a tight end that's in his 9th. The fuck.
Okay, but what was Jordan Travis's excuse?
My daughter was 4.
What was his excuse for not touching the field for 2 years?
He was I mean, it's not an excuse. It's just a hard reality. At Louisville, he was behind Lamar Jackson, and then when he got to Florida State
and Cunningham,
I think you might be right. And then when he got to Florida State, I mean, truthfully, he was probably better than James Blackman. I don't know, but
if he couldn't beat him in practice, then he wasn't better than him.
I can remember the very first game, and I was not a fan of us firing Willie Taggart that early. I think we fired him too early, but things work out the way they're supposed to. I think we got us a coach.
I know you fired him too early.
But all I'm saying is the very first game without Willie Taggart, Jordan Travis got in there, ran a read option, pulled that bitch, and he ran like 80 yards. You know what I'm saying? And I had been begging for it because if you look back, his shit with like Oregon and the shit that Willie ran at South Florida. You remember Quentin Flowers? Winky Flowers, I think they call him. Mm-hmm. He was a dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he was that type of quarterback. They ran the read option, so you have to stay home on both the defensive end. You ain't just rushing. You could just rush at James Blackman because he ain't keeping it. We're running a read option with James Blackman. He's never going to pull that ball, bro. But I just think that Jordan Travis was developed under Mike Norvell. Long story short, we got off the subject there for a minute. But I would, yeah. If y'all don't agree with that though, is that what y'all are saying?
We can run with it. I like it.
Yeah, I mean,
he was there for enough time to.
Well, 2020, he played under Mike Norvell. 2020,
he played under 2 different coaches. So
right, but I'm saying actually played. Did he play in 2020, or did he just come in off the bench sometimes?
No, he was getting spelled in. He only really started 2 years.
Fully started, but you know what's crazy?
He was going at it with Mackenzie Milton, bro.
He started in 22. He started that game against Notre Dame, and he got hurt or some shit, banged up, and Milton came in for the final drive, and it was a feel-good story, and he was he was actually throwing the ball around a little bit, and if it wasn't for a bad snap there in that final drive, we might have fucking beat Notre Dame that game. And then he just continued to leave Milton in, like when he forgot that Jordan Travis was one of the main reasons why he was in that game to begin with. He was throwing the ball around. I don't understand.
He wasn't accurate.
He was dotting some shit that game, man. He really did get better year by year. Like every year he got better as a player.
You just can't sell it to me. I'm not buying that.
I mean,
no thanks.
He's the reason why you got your coach now. That 4th and 14. That was a fucking dot. That was a dot, bro. It
was a dumb fucking call on what? In an obvious passing down, you call a soft zone. That was dumb.
The strike across the middle.
But carry on because it's 2024 where you're 0-2.
Yeah, I know it sucks. I'm just saying, but we're talking about a situation.
I just want reality to get. Don't.
Well, y'all should be happy. Like I said, that's the reason why you got the greatest coach of all time, Mario Cristobal. That was that throws. That's why you got that guy as your coach because that 4th and 14.
Whoa! I just feel like when you put words in my mouth, I don't do all that with Mario.
I didn't say you said that.
Mario cool.
I don't
caress like you do Mike Norvell.
I'm saying he is
the GOAT.
The GOAT, man.
Nah, man.
Refuses the knee. We know you're better. We know that we're better than you. We're not going to need the ball.
We're just chilling.
Yeah,
chilling.
Us too. Hopefully,
you better beat Memphis. That's what you need to focus on, breaking that 0-2-ness.
Please, please
If
be Yankees.
because let that shit be 0-3, I promise you it's gonna
Is
be
that any
real.
worse than is 0-3 worse than 0? No, I feel pretty shitty.
Nah, but then it's like, you know what? It's gonna take you 3 weeks to break 500. You got to think about that. That's a whole.
Yeah, I don't really
Mm.
like us to win if we
Three.
don't make it. If we don't make a change, like I don't. If we're
I think
gonna
y'all, if y'all lose 3 games, y'all gonna change DJ. Y'all gonna get rid of him.
have to, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Have
yeah,
to.
yeah, yeah,
I
for
hope to
sure.
see Brock start this game.
Nah,
Hey, did y'all see that picture real quick before we got here? Did y'all see that picture of fucking Brock Glenn looking at DJ on the sideline? Bro, he's like,
Yeah,
he's like this.
yeah.
I seen some shit. I seen some shit where it was like DJU was driving a semi backing that bitch in, like practicing for his next job. I saw that, and I was just like, it's kind of fucked up. And his dad want to swing on people for calling his son sorry.
Yeah,
Big
Big
Dave,
Dave.
Big Dave.
Yeah,
I
he
hear
blocks
stories.
everybody.
I hear stories about you, man. One thing about it, bro. This Florida, it's a whole different land, bro. You in Tallahassee, you gotta watch all that, fam.
Fuck that. I've always been under the like, oh, people should kind of be easy on the kids. They read that shit. People got family members on Twitter. Fuck
Oh man,
that. We're paying you a check. We can talk shit. You know
it's
what
your
I'm saying?
job now.
When the
Yeah.
money got involved, now I could have a fucking opinion about it.
Yeah. And guess what? That's all fair. You're gonna check.
I
Your son's
mean,
gonna check. It's all fair now.
I'm
You
a
can't get
fan.
mad at
I'm
us.
I'm a fan of the school that your son plays at, and they're paying him.
Right.
I can critique his game, and as of right now, I don't care how mad you get, because you could verbally attack me. You ain't gonna touch me. Like all that right there, you be doing on Twitter. You gotta relax,
It's
bro.
I'm
crazy.
It's
I'm
it's
glad.
it's different in Tallahassee, man. For real though, like you gonna get you would get touched in real life out here.
He
I'm glad.
well, go
Good.
ahead. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm glad y'all brought that up. About the fans. So Thursday night I had the pleasure of attending the Tallahassee Quarterback Club meeting. My
Yeah,
player,
I told my cousin to kick you out of that bitch 2 times.
one of my linemen won Big Ben Lineman of the Week last week. So we went to the dinner, and Booger McFarland was the guest speaker. And at these meetings, like I think I said last week on the episode, they send somebody up to address the state of the team, have a Q&A.
Who was it, Jarvis?
It was the assistant equipment manager.
Norvell might have been busy with the calling.
So the coach that I was sitting next to, he doesn't coach anymore. He was a high school coach for the past few years, but I was sitting next to him. He said, I bet Norvell looked around the room and was like, who am I going to send? You, you go,
Mm-hmm.
you go. But one of the
Tough
questions
answer
that
for it,
was,
right?
Booger got up there and did a Q&A, and basically the fan thing came up, like, are we wrong? Because the lady was asking about, it's hurtful for her to hear fans booing, but like he said, Booger said, you pay your money as a fan. He said, I would much rather you boo at the game than to get online and say, because this stuff online lasts forever. This booing lasts to the game end.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then he was like, he hates that, college football is becoming more transactional than, being the pageantry, the, tradition of college football. It's transactional. So,
Absolutely.
especially for these people that's paying his money, these collectives, these businesses with the NIL and everything, they want to see wins.
Right.
It's like you're a college football student with a football job, basically, because you're getting paid.
I need
So
that 200 yards a game type shit. I need that.
yeah,
We're paying you a check. Go out here and perform.
yeah.
But
So
I don't want to get too carried away with that, because he's entitled to take up for his son. But as a quarterback of a team, and your team is that team's success is based off of how successful your son is on the field. And I tried to break that down in the simplest form. But when the team clearly can't win because of your son's play, and you're mad that people are saying he's mid or he's ass. Okay, so I get it. Saying he's ass is probably it's a bad way to put it. But
Probably
he
should
has a
have thick skin though if your son's a quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like seeing stuff like that. I don't like that for you, Big Dave.
Well,
You need to grow up.
What
and
was the,
one thing's weird about it is these people aren't tagging Big Dave Kelt. He's searching his son's name. He's going to actively look for the smoke.
yeah.
it's not directed at you?
That's crazy, dog. Like
Yeah.
that's a little much to me.
And then the thing is like, situations like that, yo, man. I'm not one of these internet guys. I like to get busy. Like I don't do the internet stuff.
And stay off of Twitter if your team's
What
losing.
what was the last big recruit? Trying to think who he's in the league now, but that Pitt had
Pitt, Pittsburgh.
quarterback, yeah.
Oh,
Quarterback.
Kenny
Pickett.
Pickett.
Quarterback.
Kenny Pickett.
Pickett. Right. Did you see the thing on his parents when he was at Pitt?
Mm-mm.
His parents sat at the furthest corner of the stadium every game, so they wouldn't have to hear what fans had to say about their son.
Yeah,
Like,
Mackenzie Milton's mom sat in front of us.
and she cringing the whole game.
Mackenzie Milton's family sat right in front of us at the when we used to go when he was here, bro. And I felt bad because I'm like, you can't help it when you see a shit throw. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh God, what kind of throw was that? Like you gonna say something, and then you look down like, oh shit, Miss Milton right there. My bad.
Talk to your damn son.
Yeah. And they had a whole row, bro. It ain't just his mama. It'd be like 10 of them.
The family, right? Crazy.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. Don't go searching your son's name on Twitter though.
You gotta. Because at that point, everything that comes out of that situation, I feel like you initiated it because even though that person made that post or whatever, they have the right to it. Social media, they have that platform. That's what it's for.
Mm-hmm.
What you did wrong was you pursued that person after they made a post. And see, one thing about it, you're not gonna cyberbully me. You're not gonna bully me in real life and all that pulling up. I dare you to pull up on the south side with all that.
Is that what he was saying?
And that's what rubbed me wrong.
He was wanting to put real hands on people.
Like he was like, oh, I really get busy. I'm like,
no, he ain't.
I'm
Come
like,
on, Big Dave.
I'm like, like
California's finest, baby.
I'm like, OG, like, chill, OG. Like, you ain't gotta do all that, bro. Your son is in a position to where people gonna have an opinion about him.
Where's his brother?
Huh?
Oregon. His brother.
His brother plays for Oregon, yeah.
A monster. He a monster on the game.
Yeah, focus on him. Well, go search his name if you want to feel better. If you look back at because what's crazy is, man, you know what it is, Kelt and Jarvis? It's when he was in high school, he probably thought his son was about to be the best thing
ever.
If you go watch, there was a game where he played against Bryce Young, and them two went at it, bro. Like it was one of the greatest high school games you could find. I mean, it was like you see DJ launching that bitch downfield, tucking the ball and running. Like he just probably thought, yeah, you fucking thought wrong.
Yeah.
Like
it was on QB1, the series QB1.
I
think it was on QB1. I know Bryce Young was one of the quarterbacks that was following on there.
Because DJ played for St. John Bosco.
And Bryce Young played for Mater. Is it not Mater Day?
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, Mater Day. Yeah, Mater Day.
Yeah.
Rivals. The only two teams that can beat each other in California.
Right.
I understand what he expected or what he thought that his son was going to be. I totally understand that. But once reality sets in, man, Dabo benched your son for a fucking freshman in the ACC championship.
For another bomb.
That should have been it. And you know, I'm not going to agree with Mills on that. I'm not going to talk about Klubnik. Because I mean, if you had
it's
to take
fun, bro.
If you had him or DJ, who you taking?
Man, I'll throw it better than DJ.
You taking K, Klubnik, or you taking DJ? Those are the two choices. Who you
Well,
taking?
that's a fucking turd sandwich and a turd sandwich with mustard, Kelt.
Who you taking?
I guess the mustard. Mustard on the beat, hope. You got like Klubnik as a world beater. That dude stinks too. I guess I would
I'm
take
not.
K though. Let me not lie. I'll take K Klubnik. I'm not a DJU fan anymore. That ship has sailed.
It's there, and it's like I don't know. Maybe I need to have a son, and he need to play ball for me to understand what he going through. But even then, bro, you still got to be a grown up. You got to be an adult. It's not that deep, you know.
I do have a son, and I could probably understand because he ain't but 2, and there's been a couple situations where I was like, which he ain't do nothing wrong with you. So,
Yeah.
But you probably got to have thick skin whenever and don't go search his name. That's like the worst thing you could do. If my son had a bad night, I probably wouldn't even get on the phone.
Yeah, we gonna have a turn all the Wi turn the Wi-Fi off. Turn all that shit
turn the
off.
gateway off.
We gonna watch movies on DVD. We gonna watch DVDs
We're gonna
all
watch some old
day.
high school.
But
We're gonna watch some old high school footage, bro.
If you're a fan of football, you have to be real with yourself also.
Oh yeah, hell
Like,
yeah.
that's your son, but you recognize when your son's not playing the best.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, you
going
have
back,
to
like
see
you
it.
said,
Not one
man, listen,
time has he acknowledged that right there.
I love my nephews, and I feel like my nephews are the shit in football. In a close game, my nephew fumbled the damn ball. I say, Coach, get him out. Get him out. Get his ass out the game.
Go sit him a minute.
Get him out the game. Tell him to come here. What you doing? Hold on to the damn ball. Hold on to the ball. What you doing? I'm a fan of football first. Yeah. This is my my nephew who's like a son to me. But you gotta understand when they not playing good ball.
Yeah,
You gotta know that
it's not personal. That's one thing. That's one thing football taught me early.
Yeah.
It's not personal, and sometimes it ain't even you. It's the game.
Yeah.
Right. Which is exactly
And
right.
DJU coming out throwing 500 yards this week. Book it.
You think so?
No, I don't.
You'd probably be a millionaire if you took that bet on
I
Hard Rock.
I ain't gonna hold you. I wouldn't be surprised. This
If he
might
had a good
be
game,
I mean, it's Memphis. Florida State could pay them boys to lose.
We're not paying them.
Come out.
I said
He might come out and have a good game, man.
give him a little more cheese. Hey, just lay down on this one.
We're favored, not by much. I already
How
seen.
much
I think
It's 5.5. Is
I
it?
think so. I'm done betting with Florida State on Hard Rock. I'm staying away from my team.
You guys suck, man.
Hey man, we've taken enough abuse. Real quick, Jarvis, do you want to talk about what happened the other night?
Yeah, I'd rather not. We lost.
We'll just leave it there.
Bad. It wasn't a good showing by the Cougars.
Get back on that, bro. We can't just report the good stuff. We got to report all.
Yeah, got to report the good, the bad, and the ugly. And Friday night was ugly for us. Lost pretty bad, but live to fight another day. District game this week against Swanee.
Come on, Cougars. Get back to work this week.
Start of district play. So yeah.
Shout out to speaking of the locals. Shout out to Mekhi Maddox. I think he listens to the show. He plays over there at Lincoln. I think he committed to FAMU over the weekend.
Did he?
Yep. Committed to FAM. Yep.
That's
Shout out to him.
Shout out to FAMU, man.
Yep. Had a good game. Who'd they play? They stomped a hole in somebody's ass, I think.
Lincoln.
Yeah, they had a running clock on. So
I forget who they played.
Yeah, they beat
John Paul. That's what they played.
John Paul, right.
John Paul. Yeah.
I don't think they scored.
Yeah, it was like 59-0, whatever it was.
Yes, hello.
Yeah, I talked to Coach Tyson that Wednesday night when I went out to my nephew game. Coach Tyson, I don't know. Coach Tyson coached me in high school. He was one of my coaches in high school. He's now the head coach at Lincoln High School. And it got pretty ugly for John Paul.
Yeah, it didn't look good. Well, shout out to him. And come on, Gobby.
You want to get back on track.
Yeah, I don't like that. I could tell Friday night that something wasn't right because I hadn't heard nothing. I hadn't seen nothing. And then I text Jarvis and he just sent me like one word back. Like I was like,
it was the emoji.
an emoji, right? That's
Face
what it was.
plant emoji.
Yeah, I was like, oh no, and then I still wasn't expecting him to tell me what the score was, so it wasn't good. But I have full faith in y'all. Let's get back to work, Gobby. We back up this weekend. So
yeah,
I ain't got nothing else, man. Y'all got anything?
I wanna
Fuck.
I want to shout them Gators out for getting them a win, man. You know, my kids, man, proud dad moment, bro. I like that. Look at
Must
you.
be nice.
He like, was it Tyrone Biggins? Y'all got any more of them wins over there? Y'all got any more of them wins?
Hey, for real, man. Hey, man. I mean, hopefully y'all boys do, but I don't want you to. I like
That's
the way
a
you
fact.
lose. I love the
it.
way you lose.
I've reached that level, man. God, man. I'm trying to remember the last time we was 0-2. I think it was just a couple years ago. We went undefeated, and then we went not the year before. So it was like 21. We started off like 0-4.
Damn.
Oh yeah. Then y'all went on that little run.
We went on a little run there, yeah. So
y'all went on a little
who's
run.
to say? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, let's start winning now. Let's beat Memphis. We're supposed to beat Memphis, y'all. Like it's not supposed to be a thing where it could go either way. We're supposed to beat Memphis. Fucking act like it. Get off the bus. You know what I'm saying? No, you're gonna win. It's Florida fucking State. God damn. Oh, real quick, y'all see they named the field Saban Field.
Yeah, that let's talk about that because that'd have been crazy if USF would have pulled the upset
On that night? Ooh.
on that night. Crazy.
Somebody was paid.
Crazy. Hey.
And
Somebody
get the
was
clock
paid.
running at Florida State. Bro, I'm sitting here watching the game. This is a total fucking nightmare the other night, bro, when we played Boston College. The clock ain't running on the TV.
It's crazy.
What are we doing? It's a fucking shit show. It's a shit
one
show.
time the commentator was like, "Oh, I think the quarter's about to end." It's like, "Oh, well, maybe it's not." It's like, what?
We look like a joke. Like, from on the field to off the field. Get your shit together, Florida State. Come on, man. I need something to cheer for. All I'm doing is cheering for other people to fucking lose. So.
And it ain't happening.
Somebody's going to lose. Somebody's going to lose.
I'm going to keep popping my collars out.
I'll be here when it happens. I'll tell you. That'll be a fun episode. I can't wait. You motherfuckers lose.
That's crazy.
Come on, man. You know what it is.
That's crazy. I love it, though.
You're supposed to. All right, y'all. We fucking out of here later.
I don't talk to him. I don't talk to him. I don't talk to him.
Ew.
I don't talk to them boys that sat on them benches, boy. I was in the game on 4 inches. Coach put me in the game on 4 inches. Put me in the game on 4 inches. Coach put me in the game on 4 inches. And I'ma lead them boys.
Still 0-2. What it do?
Bums.